It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's the rookie third baseman, Santana.
Number 59.
Clips the corner, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Doesn't stop, heads for home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now batting, number 59.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Hee-haw! Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied up at 3 apiece. Runner at second, 2 down.
Number 59.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Runner at first. Josh Bell, the next Pirate to hit. And a sac bunt here. Santana. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Santana swings through it for strike one.
Oh, the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So it's no run. Here's Sean Murphy.
For the Braves, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Randy Rodriguez done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dauri Moreta.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Roll to short, could be two. On to second, they get one. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. That's to third. Santana sends it across to first, and one away in the top of the third. One down. Santana, the next to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. To the right side. And that one handled. Off balance throw in time. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins sizes this one up makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 3 runs. Now the number 2 hitter, Jared Triolo. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
To third. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And fouled off. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat.
Connor Falefa. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Triolo getting ready to hit. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Coming home. He will score and they take the lead. 6-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Matt Olson up to the plate. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. Santana had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So runner at second, 2 down. Santana now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering way off the plate.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone. Full count now. Michael Harris the second. Next to bat for the Braves. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 3-zip.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris the second will hit next. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
First and second, no outs. Josh Bell, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game. To third, tag, got him. One out, base is empty.
Number 59.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. That one ripped. A Rosarena on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Santana throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Braves 4 and the Pirates 3. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's ripped into left, base hit. Murphy around third. The throw in, it's offline. The run comes in.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So digging in, Michael Harris II. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
Inside, 2-2. Movement in the bullpen. Dowry Moretta appears to be getting loose. Holderman also getting ready. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Kittredge is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana with a fair showing in this win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, 2 outs. Now Jonah Heim.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Wade rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Santana next up for the Braves.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Smith to second, pulls him off the bag.
Batting it, the left fielder,
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. Gathered delivers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
One ball, one strike.
Next pitch is outside. And no one can get there. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Jared Kelnick. Falling behind 2-1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Santana stands at first with one out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, one out. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That missed by a lot. 2-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Inside, ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
Number 59.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the Reds catcher, Jonah Heim. Man at second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the third baseman, Santana.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with two of the three hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So 2 down. Here's Matt Olson down. Wentz is just 1 strike away. Line drive. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take this one in a blowout. Santana with a less than great game in the loss. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw on to Olson. 1 out in the top of the first.
That is the center fielder, Dalton.
1 out, bases empty. Santana next up for the Braves. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Heim gets it to first, and there are 2 down. Man at first, 1 away. And that drops in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
Ball.
Murphy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Back here in Atlanta, now the third baseman, Santana.
Third baseman, number 59.
Santillan in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. You have to be impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. They're now 3-1.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Santana now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Michael Harris II. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. The tying run at the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Throw to second. Tag. Ow! And that's the ball game. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss. 1 hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
So bases all loaded up. And now the veteran catcher, Jonah Heim. Lopez fires. Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. He had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Number 23, Michael Harris.
Santana next up for the Braves.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That's down and in. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is foul back. Up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. So he blasts one out the other way. His 4th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball. Ball, hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Braves trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Touches the bag for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 4 and the Braves 1. And the batter now Santana. He's already homered in this game.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ripped on a line to center. Diving, and he can't make the play. Here comes Olsen around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single for 2 now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Jordan Lawler.
Jordan Lawler.
Two outs, runner on first. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 strike away. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He leaves the yard to right, and they walk it off.
kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Santana. Oviedo back to work. Santana matched a homer in his last game.
One ball, one strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's 3.
Got him looking, and now one away.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And fouled off. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Cowser.
That one down the line. No play. That's an infield single.
The catcher.
I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Santana, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Murphy around third. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that's in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they scored twice and even it up late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The Braves down to their final strike. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Santana with a forgettable showing in the loss. One hit with 3 strikeouts on the day.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Santana.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one is absolutely belted.
Go, ball, go.
And that ball is out of here. A 3-run shot, and now they're out in front. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 down, runner at first. Luis Vasquez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Cowser at first, 1 gone.
2-2-2.
This to third. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Orioles nothing. One out, bases empty.
Number 59.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Not in time. He's safe.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
On the ground, Santana. Olsen takes it himself. Nice job to recover from the offline throw.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Foul ball there. Albies at third. Murphy at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Center fielder, O'Neal.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And he drops it down the third baseline. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Two on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. So the tying run at second. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and that's the ball game. Santana really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down, Santana. Next up for the Braves. Went deep in the ball game last night. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And now the count is even. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Bunting for a hit. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
1 out, bases empty.
Number 59.
First pitch misses. To the right side, McLean slings to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to third, Santana. They take the force out, bang bang play, and the inning is over. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Braves nothing. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Santana. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. And now it's 3-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Miguel Castro is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Pitching.
Brian Abreu comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the...
Brian Abreu.
Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. So bases all loaded up. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Abreu is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Santana. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down, Santana next up for the Braves.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Fought off foul. And he deals. And ball one. Kelnick off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Man at first, one away.
Number 59.
You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. And the count is 1-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. And they put the tag on him for the out. 1 out, bases empty.
Number 59.
Just missed.
Ball one.
That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Up the middle. Fires to first in time.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Santana, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that misses. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Ow!
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs, tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the series opener here at home. Santana had a rough go of it in the loss.
Well, Boog, not too much to lift his mood right now between the loss and his own poor day at the dish.
Santana next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
1
now
ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the air, right field, Franklin puts it away for the out. 1 away. 1 out, base is empty.
Number 59.
Fouls 1 off out of play. Back to our left. 1 down, base is empty.
Aye.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
That's to third. Santana tosses to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Santana, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And a foul ball. That's outside. Now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece. Santana with a forgettable showing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Santana. Francis back to work. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one fouled off. Gets under it and pops it up. And that is that.
Now batting, number 59.
Kelnick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Up the middle, Jimenez fires over to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now here is Ernie Clement. That's the 3rd. Throw on to Olsen. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Santana. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The next pitch
outside.
misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that's
That's a
down
ball.
and away.
2 balls.
1 out,
1 strike.
bases empty. Pitch
Ball
misses
3.
there. 3-1.
That's a
3
good
balls,
pitch there.
1 strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken
Ball 4.
bat as you jog back to the
Perfect.
dugout.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Michael Harris the 2nd. Next up for the Braves. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one
2 balls,
misses,
2
and
strikes.
that's ball 2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Alek Manoah appears to be getting loose. Montgomery also throwing. Next offering upstairs. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And that's
Oh, that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Now moves to first, and he's back safely. Runner takes off,
3
ball
balls, 2
misses.
strikes.
Throw to second, out there, and the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Here's Gary Sanchez.
One.
Hard hit, right side. On to first, ball game. And the Braves win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Santana had a game to forget.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.